What's up, guys? So it's your boy again, Enrico here, and I'm just letting you guys know I just got these yesterday in the mail, and they are the Ringside Gel Pro 18-ounce IMF Tech sparring gloves. I guess they're supposed to be for sparring. IMF technology, so it's the injection molded foam that they inject. It's just one piece, and I gotta say, man, this shit is solid, bro. I don't know why this thing is solid though. Definitely gonna take some breaking in time. Got this gel shock, so it's got gel in there too. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in these gloves. They're $110 pair of gloves, and the Sabas that I have are also about 110, 120, you know. They're head and shoulders above this style of glove, that's for sure. The padding is better, everything is better really. But I actually got to give these a chance, you know. I will most likely sell these because I already, the hand compartment is very small, very tight, even tighter than the super soft, the Sabas, which I thought were very tight. These are even tighter than that. Like I said, IMF technology, gel shock. I'm not sure where the gel is. It might be underneath this foam, so it might be like a two-layered thing. One thing I noticed off the bat is just the way these are made. I don't really like, you know, like this is okay. This is very nice, the way they embroidered this. But look at how they did this, right? It just looks like it was stamped. Look how, I don't know if you can see how, it just looks shitty, dude. It's not well done. The lines aren't crisp, and that's, you know, neither here nor there. When you see it across, see it from far away, it looks good, man. It looks great. You bring it in, you really, I mean, you see it in real life, and you can see it just looks like they stamped it with some wet ink and just let it go into like a heater and dried it up, and it just doesn't look great to me. Even the IMF tech looks okay, right? They should have done like an outline like this, because this actually looks pretty clean. Just looks stamped or something. I don't know. It just looks like shit. Now here's the gel shock, and you can see how shitty that looks. Look how that thing looks. Looks like the printer. Looks like one of those old printers. Just looks like shit. From far away, it looks good. You know, from far away, you're like, oh yeah, I got a little gel shock thing. But when you get inside, you know. Also, another thing I noticed, and I mean, I know it's its own glove and everything, but how this is stitched on, it's just the four corners are stitched, and this padding this is like nothing. This padding is just like they threw some cotton balls in here, man. And usually for this strap right here, this little it's like a little band, little elastic band. It's in there. I don't know if you can see, the lighting is not great. There's an elastic band, and usually when you see this band, these are stitched with X's in there. They're really stitched good, and these ones are not really stitched good. Look at the stitching. Just look at the stitching. How it's all skinny over here. It's all thicker over here. One thing I noticed too, you could get these two on the side. So let's see. These are the same. They're a pair. Look at how different that is as compared to this one. I mean, this is a pair, you know. This is what they sent me. And I don't know, just not the craftsmanship. You know, when they talk about, you hear other people say the craftsmanship, the stitching, it's good, you know, it's really good, it's excellent. And then you see this stuff, you know, where these don't match like at all. And they seriously look, they look like they were just on an assembly line and some machine threw it together. That's kind of craftsmanship you're looking at, with the way that this is stamped and the way this is stamped over here. And this, it just looks, you know, this is done real quick. They could have just put the X across there, stitched this X in here. Now I don't know about the longevity of this. I'm most likely gonna sell these, but the hand compartment is tight. I can't. So let me just get this going. Put this hand in there. It is super tight. It's super tight. I cannot imagine putting hand wraps on this. This is like a suede. Honestly, this reminds me of the Hayabusa gloves, because that's what they started doing. They put this suede, it's not leather. I mean, this is supposedly real leather, but it's some stiff fucking leather. This is not great feeling leather. It's leather, I guess, but it's not great. Not like the Sabas or the Reyes. Well, Reyes is way up there too, but the Sabas is so much better. So much better. I can't really speak on the padding because I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use it, but look at that. Look at how this is like a suede thing. Supposed to, you know, you wipe your sweat off here. You're sparring, you got headgear on. You ain't wiping no damn sweat off with this shit. I mean, I could see this in use for like maybe a MMA glove where you're, you know, when like what I did with my Hayabusas, they have you doing push-ups and all kinds of shit, and you just leave your gloves on and you're over there pushing it into the ground and doing push-ups and shit like that. Whereas with boxing, you don't do shit like that. You know, you do your push-ups on your hands. You don't get down on the floor and throw your gloves on the ground on the mats or whatever and start doing push-ups and compressing the, you know, the foam you have in here. This is all one foam and then it's got some gel. But you know, another thing, look at this. Look at this. This is supposed to be clean, bro. $110 glove and supposed to, I don't even know. That's just a design. I don't even know why that. Maybe because this will get wet, but it wouldn't get wet if it was closed. So I don't know. They made this design. It looks like they just didn't even poke the holes right, or they just like painted over them. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. This one looks good. You know, that one looks good. But over here, what's up with that, bro? What's up with that? These look good, you know. This Velcro doesn't feel great though either. This is pretty tight. Never mind. This is actually pretty tight. I kind of like the wrist support on here though. It's pretty good wrist support. It's kind of got that like, it just reminds me of Twins Muay Thai gloves, where it's got that, the way it comes up, and then as you're moving it back, it stops itself. This is like this stops right here because you can't really go back all the way with that. I'm gonna use them a little bit and probably sell them because I don't like them. I'm not gonna send them back. But I'll probably sell them. They're great for, I mean, anyone who wants to spar with some 18-ounce gloves and, you know, some mid-level stuff. But $110, I feel like I should have gotten more out of it. But maybe I'm just spoiled. You know, I got Reyes, I got Winning, I got the Sabas, and they're just my, you know, I was expecting something similar for $110 with Ringside. I never had a pair of Ringside gloves. Someone told me they were good, but I don't know, let's hit the bag with them and we'll see. I can't imagine getting my hand wraps in, but let's see what happens. So this is just kind of part one, visual inspection of these gloves. Ringside's gel, 18-ounce IMF Gel Shock Pro sparring gloves. So that's part one of this review. There they are.